Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Thomas. If you've been watching these videos, you know I bought Tau at 168 on February 5th. I sold Tau recently at 240. Of course, a short squeeze hit, so it had a little bit more room to run, but I banked a 42% profit. One of the reasons I'm making a video right now is because I just had a wishy-washy moment with my current positions. If you want to see a normal person turning his trading results from unprofitable to profitable, which is what I have done over the last few years. I've always been profitable in stocks, not so much in crypto. I'm changing my decisions, changing my habits, changing my actions in real time, and I'm saying these things as I'm doing them. So you can see my thought process, see if it lines up with the things you're thinking, the mistakes you've made in the past, and we can all go from here together. I did bank a 42.59% on Tau. I took those profits out. I am no longer in Tau at all. And I am in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sui, Chainlink, ADA, and for funsies, SNEC, PENGU, Taubot, Black Hole. What I almost did just now, I'm looking at this chart, and the Bitcoin chart, it's hitting the top of this range, which tells me it's probably going to go like this. My guess, before it goes like this, and maybe even that, let's chill out on this a little bit, that this is the most likely course of action for Bitcoin. Now, I think we top out around 85. I think if we're feeling real crazy, because we're going to break, this is a larger downsloping trend line here. I think to get to the target I've had all along, it used to be inside the trend line, but we've chopped sideways for so long that now it has to be outside that trend line. Once it breaks out of here, people are going to start screaming bull market, all that stuff. All hell's going to break loose. If I had to guess, I would say that people will immediately start chirping about we're going back to 100. When you start hearing these hyperbolic price targets, that's a signal of a local top. I think ultimately here, you listen to Ben Cowan, listen to the longer term guys. This is going to be an upturn as part of a larger downtrend. Okay, just right here, down, right here, down, right here, down, more down. But right now we get some up. Now what I wanted to do, because I see this, I thought, let me get out. Let me convert my SUI, my Link, my ETH, my ADA into US dollars and sit this on the sidelines until we get this pullback. But I decided not to because, one, I have to stick to my plan. That's the number one reason I didn't do it. The number two reason is I looked at Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin dominance is dropping. You see it's making a rounded top here. I would expect Bitcoin dominance to go like this, maybe make a double bottom here, and then the alts, the universe will return back to normal, and the alts will start bleeding to Bitcoin again. In the meantime, if we get a drawdown in Bitcoin, I do not believe that necessitates a proportional downturn in altcoins. Bitcoin could go down 8.28%, and something like ETH, which if you see, look at ETH's candle today, up 4.57%. Look at Bitcoin, up less than 1%. So Bitcoin is bleeding to the alts right now. And this is very small time frames when this happens. This is your precious little, what people call alt season. It's more like alt week. They should plan like some sort of 3-day convention around it in Miami, and people can just go nuts. And then when it's over, you wake up from your hangover and you sell all your altcoins, and life goes back to normal for 3 more months until we're ready for a little altcoin mini pump. Because that's basically what we're looking at here. 80-90% of the time, altcoins are not going up. You can literally take this money, probably, I'm not advising this or anything, but I feel like just because how long I have to wait for all these altcoin pumps, I literally feel like I could make one account where I just short altcoins with minimal leverage almost perpetually And then as they reach major support levels, I just get back into altcoin spot positions, 3x, 5x, whatever, and then get out and re-short altcoins again and just rinse and repeat. And I could probably turn $10,000 into like $1 million within 5 years. That is something I haven't gotten on the trading bot, on the AI bot stuff yet, but that is something, guys, if you are more proficient with all this stuff than I am, I do plan to get into that. But check that out and see if you can just, do what I just described, but get like some sort of agentic AI entity to pull the trigger on that for you. ETH, I do not believe that a drawdown in Ethereum also means a proportional drawdown in ETH, SUI, Link, ADA, finally looking strong. ADA's been looking relatively the weakest. Even got a red candle in here the other day. But as you can see, I've been counting the days. It's been in the same little range for 44 days now, which is it's not unprecedented because it happened over here. And look what happened afterward. I think it was F crypto. Yeah, it was a contrarian's something. I'll link the video up here. But I basically went back, all the way back on the Cardano chart and did a deep dive on all these moves and how these moves and these drawdowns and hitting these support levels and coiling for a long period of time meant a big move is coming for Cardano. Now, not worst case scenario, but kind of my least exciting case scenario is that Cardano goes to 50 cents and that's it. I'm basically timing this little alt pump till once Bitcoin hits the mid 80s is where it should theoretically run out of gas. If you go check the liquidation heat map, I will start taking profits more and more aggressively because that's my plan. So I stick to my plan. I'm not getting out of alts right now. I do believe that Bitcoin will bleed to alts this week or for this very short period of time. This is a very small window of opportunity. Trade accordingly. With that said, guys, if you got value out of this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications. We drop these things damn near every day, and I have had a pretty good record since starting this channel. I'm going to do a win-loss on stocks, and I'll do a win-loss on crypto after all this dust settles and we're finished with what I believe is this micro pump within, again, a macro downtrend. If you did miss that Tau video that I mentioned earlier, I'll link it here. I'll see you there.